Solus. Hope you're not planning on staying here all ruddy day. There we go. Good afternoon. I think I've found my calling. But you can't rely on sweeping as a proper way to earn a living, you know. I get myself a proper job. This is a song about a time of the day that the musicians only dream of. It's called Early in the Morning. Lord, I'm never going back to that country again if I live for a long, long time. Where my guitar played itself, leaning on a wall, gave me a worried mind. When it's early in the morning, got my Sunday clothes, then I'll side on the road where the cold winds blow. When I lived there, I was superstitious. Felt like I was about to die. I knew every day like I lived them before. Got the devil in the corner of my eye. When it's early in the morning, got my Sunday clothes, then I'll side on the road where the cold winds blow. Lord, this dirt road is long and empty. The fields dark at night. There ain't one thing for this poor boy to do between dusk and the break of daylight. When it's early in the morning, got my Sunday clothes, I've been out side on the road where the cold winds blow. This is a little wordless tune by the great Lonnie Johnson. With the, it's a very nice piece of guitar. I enjoy playing it, but he just gave it the rather uninventive title of Blues in G. Well, it's nice to see so many of you here. Having a great weekend of tunes, I hope. We've been having some chats with Maggie Bell today. Great privilege to talk to the great lady. Getting some tips. I'm going to sing a song now by a fella from Georgia called Blind Boy Fuller. And he was probably one of the most popular of the bluesmen in his day in terms of records sold to his own community. But he and a peer of his, there was a fella called Buddy Moss, who was also a Georgia musician, who his records just didn't sell very well, but he certainly had great guitar style, and possibly Blind Boy Fuller borrowed a lot of his fine guitar style and had a lot more success with it, so they didn't get along too well after that. But this is a Blind Boy Fuller song. Hope there's not any Buddy Moss fans in the house. This one I like to sing. It's called Walking My Troubles Away. Paper boy and extra, had you read the news? Shout around our love, got these walking blues. I'm walking my troubles away. But I'm so glad trouble don't last always. Got a bad luck blues. Bad luck time done come, happening all around. Not the only one, but I'm walking my troubles away. I'm so glad trouble don't last always. I got grinds in my coffee, boll weevil in my meal, tacks in my shoes, tacking in my heels. I'm walking my troubles away. I'm so glad trouble don't last always. Say, paper boy hollering extra, did you read the news? Shot the gal I love, got these walking blues. I'm walking my troubles away. I'm so glad trouble don't last always. I'll sing you an original song now, and this is a tune that I wrote a while back on a challenge from a friend who observed that it had been a while since I'd written anything. So I decided to take a kind of standard blues mold of an upbeat raggy blues in the style of, say, a Blind Willie McTell, and write a song that was a blues song, but was speaking about womankind in a positive light. It's a crazy idea, I know, it's just insane. And then you know, anyway, I wrote this a while back, by the way. I didn't write it last week. I'm not just trying to be woke. It's been an issue in the blues for some time. All right, this is called Good Woman, You Can Do No Wrong. I'ma tell you all about a girl I know. She can't sing or whistle, but she can pick a banjo. She got me so, I had to put it in a song. Good woman, you can do no wrong. Pick that thing. Woman, you can do no wrong. Well, I'm a thief for you, baby, but you're so long and tall. Every time I steal a kiss, I feel like I might fall. Well, oh, now I got to sing a song. A good woman can do no wrong. I'm falling down. Woman, you can do no wrong. That kid. She floats in the room like she's from another age. She can fly like an eagle, I don't want no cage. I love her so much, I had to put it in a song. Woman, you can do no wrong. Say it again. Woman, you can do no wrong. Whoa, love will hit you like a stick. Kinda magic, but it ain't no trick. I'm singing, I got to sing this song. A good woman can do no wrong. Abracadabra. Woman, you can do no wrong. Watch out. Well, I tried it once, my heart took a beat, and tried it twice, 'cause it's worth repeating. This time I got to sing a song. A good woman can do no wrong. Say it again. Woman, you can do no wrong. She's my sweet loving mama, she's my biscuit and my ball, but the frame on a picture and hang it on a wall. Oh, now I'm gonna sing a song. A good woman can do no wrong every day. Woman, you can do no wrong. That's very nice. So it was a real pleasure to listen to Thomas and Alan earlier, fantastic players, and Alan in his own right has been a big influence on me as a player over the years. First heard him, well, a long time ago, 20 years ago or something, and just kind of blew me away. So nice to hear them play, and during their set they obviously did a little ragtime diversion. And ragtime is a funny style of music. It's probably the least popular style at this point in history, having had a revival that's long since passed and a second revival that didn't really happen. And so it's not really in vogue. It's also incredibly difficult to play. It takes a lot of time to learn these tunes, and at the end of the day, nobody cares. So it's a pretty... I really like a challenge. Not happy with just being a blues man. I want to play ragtime as well. So this is a tune. Actually, I'll tell you, I was doing a gig a while ago in a bar over the meadows, and this chap who used to come in and listen quietly in the corner and read his papers, and he was listening. He was a guitarist as well on the fly. Came up to me one day and said, "I don't suppose you play any ragtime, do you?" I said, "You know, if I had £1 for every time I've been asked that question, I'd have exactly £1. So this is a song from around the turn of the century, about 1901. It's called Creole Bells, My Creole Belle. And this is a little guitar arrangement by Lasse Johansson, the most po-faced ragtime guitarist of them all. Now, you'll notice that that was not slow, but it wasn't fast. It was at a moderate tempo. And if you ever have had the chance to see a real ragtime score, as per, say, Scott Joplin, the most famous of the ragtime writers, although there were many who wrote in the style, at the top of the ragtime score of music, there'll be the name of the song, then there'll be the treble clef, and the bass clef for the piano, and there'll be the key of the music. And usually at the top you'd have allegro or lento, or some Italian word to tell you what speed to play at, right? At the top of Scott Joplin's score it just says, not fast. It's quite clear. I'll just write this in English so everyone understands. Don't throw my music away. A very serious guy, Mr. Joplin. So it's a misconception that ragtime should be played fast. I think it has been played fast, and it's been to the detriment of the music. It's not easy to play slow, any than it is to play fast. At least if you play fast, it's over with quicker. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to sing this one today, an old Blind Willie Johnson tune. It's a Sunday. Let's go to church. And it's by and by I'm gonna see the King. By and by gonna see the King. By and by I'm gonna see the King. Wouldn't mind dying 'cause I'm a child of God. I wouldn't mind dying, I gotta go by myself. Wouldn't mind dying, gotta go by myself. Wouldn't mind dying, I gotta go by myself. Wouldn't mind dying 'cause I'm a child of God. Well, sing me a song, a wheel within a wheel. Sing me a song, wheel within a wheel. Sing me a song, a wheel within a wheel. Wouldn't mind dying 'cause I'm a child of God. See the King. By and by, gonna see the King. By and by, I'm gonna see the King. I wouldn't mind dying, but I'm a child of God. Let's go to church. And it's by and by, I'm gonna see the King. By and by, I wouldn't mind dying 'cause I'm a child of God. And it's sing me a song, a wheel within a wheel. Sing me a song, wheel within a wheel. Sing me a song of a wheel within a wheel. Wouldn't mind dying, but I'm a child of God. Thanks very much. Don't need that. This is a tune by a lesser-known bluesman by the name of Jesse Thomas, one of these obscure guys that I love to find, and he's really just as good as anybody there ever was, but just isn't that well known, you know? I was doing a gig the other night in the jazz bar, and it was a last-minute call. Toby, can you cover this spot? And of course, I'm a ragtime guitarist, so I was like, yeah, I can do that. But it's the early tea time slot, so it's like between the windows of 5 till 7 or 8, you know. So you're thinking, oh, I'll just go along and do the tea time slot, and I can just do what I want, and nobody's going to give me any snash. And the first two people that came in, the guy looked like he'd been drinking all day and just smoked a big jazz woodbine, you know? And his partner, she looked pissed off. She looked like she'd been cleaning apartments all day and was about to go home to a teenage daughter, you know? That kind of thing. Turns out that was actually the case. But I played once, I did that Creole Bells, and I did it at about 120 clicks, which is quite fast for me. And it finished, and she looks over, place is dead quiet. She's like, I think we need to hear something a bit more upbeat. And I was thinking, I think we've got a conflict of understanding here, because that was about 120 BPM. She's like, no, but Kim, I mean, something we can. I was like, I beg to differ. I think you need to hear something you don't know. You should try something new for a change. Have you heard of quinoa salad? I used to call it quinoa. That's how sophisticated I am. Anyway, this story has very little relevance to this tune, apart from the fact that he's an obscure bluesman. There you go. Brought it back. Bringing it back home. This is called Another Friend Like Me. You can go way down south. You can go way up north. You can go way out west. You can go way back east. No matter where you go, you'll never find another friend like me. You can leave, stay as long as you please. Write me a letter if you need any money from me. No matter where you go, you'll never find another friend like me. Anytime you's all alone and blue, please hurry home, won't you? Yes, I'll be waiting for you. Baby, can't you see? No matter where you go, you'll never find another friend like me. Like I love you, put your arms around me, won't you? Make all my dreams come true. Baby, can't you see? No matter where you go, you'll never find another friend like me. What was that? Bloody racket. Oh, it was a pin dropping, I think. Amazing. It's really nice. Just before this weekend, I got that, you know that when you're lying in bed at night and then you're like, oh, I don't know. And then you wake up in the morning, you're like, oh no, the lurgy's upon us. So I've kind of had that all weekend, so I'm trying to just pretend to be good. What I did to deal with it for the old voice was I just detuned my guitars even further into the region of lowness. All right, this is a cool tune by a guy called Memphis Willie B, who was from Kansas, I believe. If you go to Brownsville, Don't stop walking till you get to your baby's door. What's the need of loving? I don't see why I should. What's the need of loving? I don't see why I should. When I'm loving, Lord, it don't mean no good. Said I fold my arms and I slowly walked away. Yes, I fold my arms and I slowly walked away. I said, that's all right, Mama, trouble gonna come someday. Don't you see that spider? It's gone upside the wall. I'm going down to Georgia, gonna get my ashes home. Well, you talk about Brownsville, the place I long to be. Yes, you talk about Brownsville, it's a place I long to be. I got Brownsville one low down there waiting for me. Thanks very much. Okay, so in terms of, hang on a second. In terms of playing sort of ragtime style on the guitar, probably the way to get, or the way that I got into it, the entry level stuff was kind of Reverend Gary Davis. He's kind of an accessible ragtime guitarist because he played a lot of blues and gospel. He had this wonderful right hand technique. I think he mostly played with his thumb and index finger, but he achieved so much with these. He had the expression when he was working with his students in the 50s and 60s, he would say to them that the right hand is the band, you know. And I don't know what this guy's doing. But you're a wonderful guitarist and a big influence on my playing style in recent years. So I'm going to play you a Reverend Gary Davis tune called Cincinnati Flow Rag, which is really a very strong musical reference to Scott Joplin's Maple Leaf Rag. Just one section of the Maple Leaf Rag was enough for somebody to build a whole other tune of. And then I like to medley this tune with an older piece from about 1923 by the wonderful accompanying guitarist by the name of Sylvester Weaver. And he recorded with many of the great early female blues artists and was a great guitarist in his own right. So he was one of the first guys ever to lay down instrumental ragtime guitar on record. And within a week of each other, he recorded a tune called Smoketown Strut, which I will play for you as a medley with this tune. And he also recorded another piece called Guitar Rag, which, as the title would suggest, is a ragtime piece but played on the slide guitar. So really a pioneer of this style, Sylvester Weaver. So here we go with the Flow Rag and Smoketown Strip.
How am I doing for time? One more. We've got time for one more.
And everyone breathes a sigh of relief. And I will not play any more ragtime.
But I hope you enjoyed it, and I really hope that when the ragtime revival kicks in, I'm gonna be banging fashion. Just remember, I was writing songs about women and playing ragtime. Oh, I got some money in here. This is some money a homeless guy gave to me. That's how you know you're a blues man. All right, I think I'm going to go out with this song. I haven't sung it for a while. It's an old Appalachian ballad I like to sing. It sounds to me like the sort of music that when you think about the history of America and the sort of the immigration over the centuries to America, whether it be via slavery or through the shipping trade or whatever was going on in the 17s and 18s and all of those years ago. So you've got all of this wonderful Celtic music and balladry and fiddle songs and things colliding in the Appalachians. So this is a tune that is very much an American tune, but I believe its style is probably very much informed by something much closer to home. It certainly sounds like a Scottish song in the regards of that it's very morbid. So enjoy. It's a wee song about death and loss of love called Short Time Here, Long Time Gone. It's been wonderful singing for you. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. And just to say before I finish, because when I finish the song, I'll just dramatically walk off. However, I do have a limited supply, to coin a phrase, of CDs out front, and I'm moving house in the process of moving house. So I'm getting rid of some of my old junk. And some of that old junk is just a bunch of old out-of-print blues publications which were originally issued under the name of the Blues Collection. And each magazine features a different blues artist. So everyone who purchases a CD can have some of my old junk. And you can take your pick of those. And if the CDs don't sell, then I'll just leave those magazines for anyone to pick from as you please. So if you'd like to do that, please do. And once again, thank you very much. I got up this morning, put my shoes on wrong. A short time here, but a long time gone. Take me back, good woman, try me one more time. If I don't do to suit you, send me down the line. Fire on the mountain, fish in the sea. I said a red-headed woman be the death of me. You never miss your water till the well runs dry. You never miss your woman till she says goodbye. I got up this morning, put my shoes on wrong. Short time here, but a long time gone. A short time here, but a long time